Hier ist, glaube ich, ja, da ist die Brücke. Das heißt, dann kommen wir hier zu den Lichtern und hier zu dem Haus.
None shall pass.
O-I.
None shall
Nutze
pass.
mit Troll.
Ah, a red herring. Pass.
Aha. George Lucas. Lichter. Stands. Procedures and Wheel Vessels. Geh zu Schild. Untersuche.
Stands previously owned vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back. Stan.
Druckmaschine. Dass man dazu immer das Kontextmenü aufrufen muss.
Grog. Diet Grog. Cherry Grog. Grog Classic. Caffeine-free Grog. And root beer.
Versuche.
Ah, a fixer-upper.
AV.
Now that's a nice-looking vessel.
Untersuche Boot.
Dull, dull, dull.
Ist hier noch weiter? Ah. Untersuche Boot.
I'm surprised this one is still afloat. Looks like one of those well-engineered imports. Spiffy. Cute, but small.
Okay, da kriegt man noch nicht viel. Also ab zum Haus. So Schild.
Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. Balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra.
Ich glaube, hier brauchen wir erstmal das Schwert. Dorf. Die Laufwege. In 90% der Fälle bist du doch eh damit beschäftigt, von A nach B zu latschen, oder? Heute würde man das doch Strecken des Spiels nennen. Durch zu lange Laufwege.
Excuse me, but now it's only you again.
Also bis jetzt nicht.
My cousin Sven sends his regards.
I see. Let's talk business. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island?
Okay.
Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare. Only 100 pieces of 8.
Ich nehme sie. Tolles Geschenk.
There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost.
Also, Doppelklick ist schon mal nix.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Nimm. Schwert. Nimm. Schaufel. Wir sind reich.
Got a special on shovels today. Did you just come in here to get out of the cold, or do you actually need something?
Wir müssen das doch erstmal alles einsammeln. Mach doch mal ruhig. Rede mit.
What do you want?
Dieses
This
Schwert.
sword.
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
Great. Best 100 pieces of 8 you ever spent. What else do you want?
Schaufel.
About this shovel.
Yeah, what about it?
I
Wir
want it.
haben.
Great. Oh, it'll pay for itself, believe me. Yeah, you'll dig up 75 pieces of 8 in no time. But hey, save some treasure for the rest of us, would you? What else do you want?
Suche. Ich könnte einen
I could really use a
Pfefferminz
breath
brauchen.
mint.
You're telling me. Here, take one. Please. Take the whole roll. That'll be 1 piece of 8. What else do you want?
Nichts.
I think I'd just like to browse.
Oh, be my guest, fancy pants.
So, das heißt, wir haben jetzt auch ein Pfefferminz für unseren netten Herrn hier drin. Eve. Dieb. Pfefferminz an Gefangener.
Oh, Grago mint. How refreshing. Thanks. So, have you come to release me?
Wer bist du?
Who are you?
My name is Otis. At least I think it is. I've been in here so long I can hardly remember. You gotta get me out of here before I lose my mind completely. Can't you see? I'm innocent.
Warum sitzt ein Unschuldiger im
But
Gefängnis?
why are you in jail if you're innocent?
I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers.
What flowers?
The yellow Konish dormi flowers in the forest. It's against the law to pick them.
Sheriff Shinetop sure is a jerk, isn't he?
No kidding. Fester Shinetop is the meanest man on Melee Island. Luckily, the governor keeps him in check most of the time. We used to have a fair, decent man for a sheriff, but he recently died under mysterious circumstances. If you ask me, I think the new sheriff had something to do with it.
I think you've said enough, Otis.
Oops.
I hope you haven't been taking this filthy vagrant too seriously. He'd say anything to avoid paying his debt to society.
Ich glaube, er ist unschuldig. Lassen Sie raus. Er ist dreckig. Und riechen tut er auch. Entschuldigen Sie. Aber wir führen ein Privatgespräch. Meine Güte, es ist schon so spät. Ich würde gerne bleiben. Aber...
He seems innocent to me. Why don't you let him out?
Maybe you should mind your own business, stranger. I'll decide who's innocent and who's guilty around here.
Sorry.
Look, I don't know what you're up to. But whatever it is, it's probably illegal. So forget it. Wherever you go on Melee, I'll be watching. And if you try any monkey business, you'll end up in here for good.
Man, is he a pill or what? You see what I have to put up with? You better go before you get us both in trouble.
Rede mit.
Come to interrogate the prisoner again, huh?
Kann ich irgendwas
Can
für
I
dich
get you
tun?
Yes? You can get me out of here! Actually, something to get rid of these rats would be nice. I'll trade you this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made. I hate carrot cake.
Wie ist das Essen im
Oh,
Knast?
how's the food in there?
Oh, you know, the usual. Slop, grog, gruel, rats, bugs, and body lice if I can catch them. I have a carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made, even though she knows I detest carrot cake. Actually, the cook at the bar is an old friend of mine, and sometimes he sneaks me food, like pork trimmings, mostly feet and lips. But once in a while, he brings this really odd rump roast.
Ekelhaft, davon will ich nichts mehr hören. Was ist jetzt an dem
What's so odd about
Braten?
the rump roast?
Well, it's the only rump roast I ever seen with a prehensile tail.
Ja, wollte ich
Who wanted to
reinlegen.
frame you?
I don't know who exactly. I think it was a conspiracy. And if there's one type of piracy I don't like, it's conspiracy. Look, I like visitors and everything, but I don't have much more to say. Plus, my throat's getting dry from all this talking. Why don't you go find someone else to talk to? It's not like I'm the only pirate left on the island or anything.
Gut, dann gehe ich halt. Ach. Ich werde auch nicht mehr so lange machen. Ich merke gerade, wie ich dezent müde werde. Aber gerne. Ich werde jetzt auf jeden Fall erstmal zum Schwerttraining gehen. Ach, vielleicht noch so eine Stunde oder so. Ups, ja, wird spät. Geh zu Pfad. Auf zum Haus. Er ist auf jeden Fall gut zu Fuß. Ich verabschiede mich mal. Morgen früh zu meinen Eltern, wünsche ihr eine gute Nacht. Schlaf schön. Frohe Ostern dir auch, Knuffschieb, und schlaf gut. Gute Nacht. Schwertmeister wirst du finden, wenn du...
I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Danke fürs Sperren. Würdest du mich trainieren, um den Schwertmeister zu schlagen? Könnten wir eintreten, ist etwas kalt. Wissen Sie, wo der Schwertmeister lebt?
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said... But I digress. You just don't have what it takes.
Das bin ich doch.
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I guess you're right.
Oh, Untoten. Ja, okay, dann gebe ich halt nicht auf.
What do you want?
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you got?
Aber diese 30 Goldmünzen, ich dachte, sie würden das umsonst holen. Warte, noch etwas. Vielen Dank.
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes!
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Distance! Distance! Use your forte against the foible. No! Beat first, then lunge. Watch your footwork. No! Beat first, then lunge.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with?
Ach ja? Deine Mutter aber auch. Ich bin besser als du. Sie müssen mich verwechseln. Ich bin kein Bauer. Deine Mutter aber
So
auch.
is your mother.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with?
Passend, du kämpfst wie eine Kuh. Nein, das passt nicht.
How appropriate! You fight like a cow!
No, no, no! That was the response from the last insult! Doesn't even make sense when used here! Ah. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster! See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
Und nehmen wir dann nicht denn jetzt Beleidigungen?